Good morning, AP Biology students. Welcome to week 3 of distance learning. Keep in mind I'll be doing video lectures that will be posted once a day, so make sure you do watch them and review the slides that I've already posted as well, and check if I post any assignments in relation to them. So starting this week, we're going to start in Chapter 28. Chapter 28 is referred to the chapter that is called Plant Structure, Growth, and Development. So we'll be talking about plants, and we'll covering it in somewhat an overview manner, but if there are other questions you have that we don't cover on that you'd like to know about, feel free to reach out to me and let me know, and I'd be happy to answer those questions. Slide 1 and 2 have the warm-up questions. There's a total of 7 warm-up questions which you can make a Google Doc for. Question 1 says, draw and label the 3 main organs of a plant. Question 2 says, what are the 3 ways that plant cells differ from animal cells? Question 3 says, most H2O in minerals taken up from the soil by a plant are absorbed by, and it has a fill in the blank. Question 4 also has a fill in the blank as well. The main photosynthetic organs of a plant are the fill in the blank right there. Question 5 says, list the 3 types of plant tissues. What is the function of each type? So there's 2 parts there. You're listing and then giving the function of each of those types of plant tissue. Question 6 has 2 parts. What are meristems and where are they located in a plant? And question 7 says, what effect does pinching back a houseplant have on the plant? So those are the warm-up questions, and like I said, you can do a Google document to get these submitted and turned in. For question 1 where it says to draw and label, if you want to take a picture of something you draw or use Google Drawing to do it, it's up to you how you want to do that, just as long as you do get that submitted. So once again, we're in Chapter 28, that is Plant Structure, Growth, and Development. Now, what must you know as a result of going through these lectures? What is some of the goals that I'd like you to know? Well, there's 3 goals, and as you can see them here on slide 4, and that is the function of xylem and phloem tissues. What are they? What do they do? Where are they located? As well as 2 anatomies that I want you to know. The anatomy of a leaf, which is one way a plant takes in, or at least releases its waste, but also takes in some nutrient as well. And then, of course, the anatomy of a root. All right, so let's introduce ourselves briefly to plants. Plants are part of the kingdom called Plantae. That's Plantae. They have a cell wall in addition to their phospholipid bilayer. They are autotrophs. That means they are self-feeding, and they do this through photosynthesis. They are multicellular. Remember, they are eukaryotes. And a majority of them would be categorized as angiosperms, which means flowering plants. That's about 90% of them, so that's a great majority. Within these angiosperms, they produce seeds within a fruit. If you've seen like any type of fruit, like an apple or any citrus fruit, you've seen little seeds. That's what it's referring to. Now, the key adaptations for plants, or these plants in particular, is flowers and fruits. And we'll talk a little bit about that when we get in there. So just to end this lecture for today, we're going to talk about plant organization. The organs, the tissues, and the cell types. This is found on slide 6. Under the organs, we have roots, stems, and leaves. Under the tissues, we have 3 types: dermal, vascular, and ground. And then the cell types, we have xylem, phloem, and parenchyma. All right, make sure you go ahead and review the video. If you have any questions, you can leave questions in the comments below or reach out to me via Google messaging or email. Have a nice day and look forward to speaking with you and interacting with you later. Goodbye.